guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm in something a little bit different. Okay, so today we've had an uber special visit from Dave and Dan from DJC Sportscars, and we are inside their V-Storm WR3s. And we have two here today. We have a white one and we have a one with a posh name of the colour, and I can't think what the colour was. We'll find out, and I'll put a little line down here. And we're going to go around, show you what the cars are, how they're made, and little bits about it. And then I've also got a couple of reaction videos when we go out in them.
So this is Dan from DJC Motorsports, and he's going to talk us through his machines, which are absolute weapons. There's two here today, and Miriam is excited.
Okay, so, for example, I'm going to come buy one from you first of all. What are the top specs that I would like to know?
So top specs is this one, you might as well say, latest demo car, running anything up to 500 horsepower in them. That's fully forged engine, obviously new crank. This one strokes to a 2.2 RCM 500 turbo in there. Rebuilt heads, fully forged basically. It's everything you can ever ask for in a silver engine.
Amazing. Personally, best question for the girls, what sort of colours can we go for?
Anything you want.
Amazing.
Sky's the limit. Yeah,
perfect.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
So this car weighs 750 kilos. That's kind of standard across the board on them. With the gearing in this car on the dyno, it's probably rated at about 180 mile an hour. Whether you ever want to put it there is another matter. 0 to 60 on this, probably around the sub 3, just on the sub 3 on the right traction. It's pretty rapid, should we say. There ain't a lot that can touch you on track.
Nice.
Okay, so once you have a commissioned car, what is the build process and what sort of timescales that you'll be looking at?
So once they've paid their initial deposit and it's all gone in, depending whether we've got chassis in stock, so I'm normally building batches of 3. So if I have to start from scratch, then obviously all the chassis are manufactured in-house, fabricated, welded together. That's kind of the main thing. Why that's being done, certain other parts that are bought in are being made, like the loom, the engine, the brakes, bits and pieces like that. So you kind of hope that once the chassis is done, it all comes together at the same time. And it just gets bolted together probably within a month or 6 weeks once I've got everything. Total build time from order, if I've got nothing in stock, you're probably about 3 or 4 months. So yeah, it's not horrendous lead times, but it is, you have to wait obviously.
Okay, so I can see the coilovers are all exposed. What sort of suspension are we running?
So on all the cars, as standard, they are a Protect shock on there. You can either have single adjustable or double. These are running doubles on this one. That goes, it's full push rod suspension all round, double wishbone. This is a custom uprights on all corner, this car has, with high spec brakes, running Frodo pads in there. I think they're 4-pop calipers in the front.
You got this?
Okay, so now inside the car we've got the steering wheel, but no wires. Talk me through all of that.
No, so that's wireless buttons on all that, so obviously no cable, which means you can take the steering wheel off if people want that. The electronics on the car, I'm running the AIM dash with 2 AIM PDMs, with there's one in front, one under the rear seat. There's a CAN master in there that's it's full hand control. Electric handbrake. Everything's like I said via CAN to the ECU, which is then obviously feeding CAN back to the data, back to the dashboard for the data. It's got a Bluetooth adapter in there that I can connect my phone to the car to change certain settings. I can change things like when the fans are coming on, fuel pump, all the temps and different. I can turn the anti-lag on and off through my phone. There's loads of different options on that.
It's really cool. Okay, would you like to explain which button does what first of all?
Well, we've got the obvious, the horn, rear fog, hazard, ignition, electric handbrake, start, side lights, dip beam, main beam on there. We've also got main beam on here with the indicators on here. These are, they only flash for 6 seconds and then stop. This one, if you want it on, your normal indicator switch. These control all the settings on the dashboard. We've got a horn on here as well. We've got a fan override when we're running, and when the engine's off we've got electric water pumps that will start running at the same time. Rear view camera when you're driving, if you put it in reverse it also comes on. 3 maps running on it, and the obvious anti-lag button.
That's really cool. And snazzy little pedals as well.
Underneath we've got the isolator, USB charger and the immobiliser.
Okay, so we're in the second car now. What are the differences?
Well, this is my car. This is an older version. It's about 7 years old. Dan's obviously been updated quite a lot more. Not as much power, I'm afraid. It's now got 300 brake horsepower. That's still very capable.
Excellent. Okay, Jonathan did not record this, but we were just talking about sunglasses. How funky are those?
These are eBay specials, but they're very good because if you can see, they've got wind protectors. So when you're driving along, you get absolutely no wind in your eyes.
Perfect. Oh, that's super cool.
So you can feel it. Grab your eye, you get no wind in there, so you get no grit, you get nothing coming in.
So you protect your eyelashes when you have to make eyelashes?
Yeah, I'm always worried about my eyelashes.
Okay, so different dash. What are the differences?
Right, this is different. This is Digi-2. Dash 2, sorry. It's an older version. It's a dot matrix rather than Dan's got a full colour display. His AIM dash is a lot newer, but it does the job. And obviously, it's got the shift lights nice and visible, so you know when to change gear. I mean, the dash itself obviously isn't as advanced as Dan's because this is full BDM controlled. The only thing that I do like mine more is it's got a proper sized steering wheel.
I like your wheels.
Thank you.
They were
And it's got gold wheels.
to about 6 weeks ago, weren't they?
They were silver up to about 6 weeks ago, and I just wanted to put some more colour in the car because, as Dan previously said when we were talking, before this car had any colour and it was just black and white, people did used to say it looked like a freaky Mad Max police car.
What about your brakes? Because they're better than the other one, aren't they?
These got full wheelwood brakes, you know, which are the market leader. Stops on a penny, this car.
Okay, so obviously being open, what issues do you have when you park it?
Obviously you have to be mindful of the weather, number one, and number two, obviously security. It has got immobiliser etc on this, so no one will be able to start the car in a hurry. But I have got a couple of stories. I have found children playing in my car when I've returned from shopping, bouncing up and down in the seat making brum brum noises, which is
amazing,
rather annoying. But yeah, it's one of those cars that does attract children, which is fine, you know. They all wave, they all smile. It's a fun car.
True. Okay, can we go for a drive?
Oh, definitely. We'll get you strapped in. We'll go for a ride.
Excellent.
You'll have to tell me where to go, so I have no idea where I am.
Okay, what sort of road do you want to go on? We've got like a bypass. That's
You're an ambulance go past.
Yeah, wherever.
Do you get around here all right? Want me to push my car back?
Yeah, might.
John, can you stand there and just take a picture before my head never looks the same again?
Oh, hey, I've got a video.
Oh, what?
4, 3, 2, 1.
John, make sure you're recording it vertical.
I just need to. I'm not touching your leg. I just need to get the handbrake off. Yeah, landscape.
Oh, no.
That's portrait. For a TV, it's got to be landscape, isn't it?
Yeah.
See? Oh no, I want that.
You know your shoes.
I know my shoes. Right, see you in a minute. Oh, am I going to make that? I'm not.
How brave are you?
That'd look good, wouldn't it? Well, this weather's turned out nice.
It's such a nice day. I was so sad yesterday when it was raining. Okay, if you turn left up here.
Okay.
Okay, and then left again. Okay, and then all the way around the roundabout and back down there.
Up that way, okay. Smell the fuel. Oh my God, just keep going. What, down there?
Yeah. Before you go all the way around and back down, or turn right, whichever you prefer.
As I say, I don't know where I'm going, so
That is the most fun I've ever had.
is there any way you can open it up a little bit? That way? Go back again or what?
Yeah, I would say go back again. It's probably your easiest option.
lovely back roads. See, when you're driving along like now, it's just like a normal car. It's just placid, but you push the loud pedal and poof.
I'm very grateful now for the glasses.
I know, it's because you can't see anything, otherwise your eyes just stream. Because I've got a screen, but you haven't.
I haven't had any like stones though or anything.
No, you don't. You don't normally, unless it's been resurfaced. You might get the odd. You'll know if you get hit in the forehead by a fly. Ow! It's like someone shooting you with an air rifle.
It's really making me feel like a psychopath. All I want to do is put out my hand and touch the floor.
Yeah, don't. So where am I going? Round back? Up? I don't know where I am.
Yeah, probably round and back. Probably.
Okay. I'll see if I can get round and back.
Oh yeah, sorry. Should have told you that before you went the wrong way.
It turns you into a hooligan, this car.
It's really, I have like total faith though in those brakes.
Oh, these brakes are fantastic. The car is so wide and so low, you do well to try and turn it over.
So a V road's your favourite?
Oh yeah, because you can. This car isn't about top speed; it's about getting there. Do you know what I mean? The acceleration, and the handling, changes direction. Straight over, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there.
Yeah. Sorry, I just
I don't know where I am at all. Yep. That one.
No, next one.
Next
Got
one.
it.
That one. So you feel the heat?
You can. It's, I mean, to be fair, I'm like a cat. The hotter, the better.
Alright, never gonna get around here.
So if you were to go light for light against a normal car, is it just as wide? Or does it just feel wider?
Yeah, I'd say it's about the same size as a normal car, yeah.
Ready?
Okay, it's really hard to explain what it was actually like to be in the vehicle. I've never actually been on a motorbike, so the only thing that I can guess is that it's similar to that because obviously you are outside, but the psychopath in me wanted to just reach out and touch the floor because quite literally I could. It was amazing feeling like the wind rushing past and also the noise because obviously being the passenger, I was right by the engine. It meant that I could hear absolutely everything. The exhaust, the turbo, absolutely everything sounded insane. It was so much fun and I'm so grateful that I actually got to go out in one. I'm not going to lie, the actual video itself is probably about 5 minutes long. So I'm going to pop some music to follow for the rest of it. If not, and you want to skip watching the most insane ride ever, the video restarts again at 25 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. So somewhere around there. But honestly, I genuinely think it's worth watching. We go up and down the bypass because it was so much fun. It was just like an actual roller coaster. Oh my goodness, okay, we just went out in these. Well, to be fair, you probably know because I've just put the footage on here. That was amazing fun. First of all, everyone, obviously, it's a proper head turner. But this one especially, the anti-lag and the sounds that it produces is insane. However, this one's turbo sounds amazing, like the little fluttery. Oh man, yeah. real word down here at the moment. But yeah, it was so much fun. Massively into these cars now. I couldn't quite know what happened to the footage of the outro for this. It's only when I was actually editing it up that I realised I didn't have one. So excuse the fact that I'm sat outside my car and not the absolute monsters that I was in just a moment ago going around the roads. They are insane cars. It was the best afternoon ever. I honestly used up so much off the memory card and the battery on these things just to be able to record everything. It was so much fun. We went up and down. They are insane. I know they do loads of track days. I'm going to pop their website down below. They do loads and loads of track days all over the place. So if you ever see them, honestly, go over and have a chat. Dan and Dave are two of the nicest guys I've ever met. They're so enthusiastic about their cars. And like you said, they do take you out of them. So I hope you like the video. Again, I'm really sorry about this really rubbish outro. If you like the rest of the video, please give it a thumbs up. Gives it a thumbs up. And I shall see you in the next video.